Okay, everybody, here we have Transformers Generation 1 Ultra Magnus. We're starting off with him in truck mode because, well, let's get this out, which looks nice. The cab unit is a redeco of Optimus Prime's cab. There is actually a slight mold change, well, slight parts change. Ultra Magnus's axle nuts stick out more to help lock in to the trailer armor better. Now this is a car carrier trailer. This was the powered convoy in the Diaclone line or these molds came from. Optimus was Battle Convoy. Ultra Magnus had a last minute color change, not entirely sure why, but I like it. These guys aren't in the best of shape. Wheeljack and Hound are in the best shape out of any of them. Jazz was missing his doors. Mirage was, of course, snapped in half, missing spoilers, and my reduction ones have broken, and I haven't made new ones yet. Well, that's it. It rolls really nicely like this. This is the rubber tires version. There was, of course, the plastic tires version. I honestly think rubber tires are better on these because that way the kids don't have their parents whining at them about scratching the tables with the plastic ones. Yeah. It's got two missile launchers that mount here. Now, on the stock US versions, these are dumb because they're missing the springs. However, using dead clicker pens, I actually gave this guy some springs. Just slip them right in there. Or boom, he's got working launchers. Now, at the back of the trailer here, there's a ramp. Cars can, back right down it. Lift that up slightly. Tilt this down. Those act as nice barriers, these things do. Keep things from rolling back unwantedly. Take Mirage off. Okay, so yeah. Now, this had another functionality. You take this off and aim it up. This was a launch ramp. The box shows him using Silverbolt, but it works better with Jetfire, and best with the Decepticon Seekers, because also a Diaclone jet mold and all the non-alien bug thing Diaclone molds were on the same side. They were human-piloted mecha. Oh, Powered Convoy also had an upgrade to the buggy we know as Roller, but for whatever reason that got left out. Probably because Roller wasn't used often anyway, so they figured, we'll just save the money. Unfortunately, there aren't any really good reproduction-powered buggies. Oh well. Okay, now, of course, the trailer has a base mode. There were actually a couple various base modes. Before I get into that, there are some things I would like to show out. Here are the detachable bits from his super armor mode. It's his default mode on the show. His head, the chest piece. Now, the head can in fact combine with this. It formed a little jet for the Diaclone pilot figures, but you can have it as a little drone jet too. And, well, it's also possible when he's in trailer mode to not only store the little robot fists in his cab, but also to store the big fists on these ports on these plugs on the trailer. Pretty nice. Now, I'm not going to be doing the Diaclone base modes, partly because I can't really remember them, but also because, well, here's the thing. The base modes we get, it might not look as good. I know there was one guy who hated it, but functionality-wise, it's actually a better battle base mode, in my opinion, and I'll show you why. It takes advantage of the armor mode's arm joints, and of course you can dock the little jet right here. Yeah, gotta slide those in. It takes advantage of the armor mode's arm joints to have a bit of an accidental discharge there. Create a pair of fully functional moving missile turrets, which is awesome. Now, especially if you've gone and put springs in them like I did. Now, the cab robot is of course pretty much like Optimus Prime. So he's got knee articulation and some backwards hip articulation, although due to his transformation, that also causes the legs to move inwards, so it's not the best looking. His gun, which I painted silver, it's white out of the box, is double posted like Devastator's rifle. So he can hold it in both modes. Like it's the sort of air-cooled machine gun laser blaster. Now, I repainted his face. Originally, he has this sort of albino face, blue mouth plate, red eyes, but this seemed more accurate for the show Autobots, so yeah. Mine is missing some stickers, but you can find printouts, you can order repro labels. But anyway, what you're going to want to do next is cup those fists right off. Store them in the cab like you would for the truck mode. Flip the toes down, and then what you're going to do is bring these in, plug those in there. Oh, funny story, you can actually put mini-cons right on that plug there. It's even got the little hole for them. That is one kick-ass coincidence, considering that you've got to wonder if maybe that was on purpose by somebody. You will probably never ever know, but you can try asking the people at Hasbro and Takara who designed the mini-cons originally. I don't know. Oh, Damn it, that keeps falling off because of damage to the socket on mine. Well, okay, so the trailer hitch acts as a cod piece for him, sort of a codpiece belt buckle. The big fists plug onto his arms like so. He does have wrist articulation because of the pegs. You plug in. Forgot to mention, the cab robot can also hold the missile launchers in his hands, which is nice. Hang on, just... So yeah. Now, you take the cab unit, see those two plugs that held the trailer hitch? Well, they're going to go with the headlights now. And is going to just plug right on there. And see what I mean? The axle nuts being wider to lock in there. That helps. Now, he holds his little rifle like so. You take the head off. Now, I glued a piece of colored paper in mine because otherwise he's got this empty eyes look. And there you have Generation 1 Ultra Magnus. He's a brick in terms of the leg department. If you're an ambitious customizer, you could probably do something about that, but whatever. He's got some nice arm articulation, though, which is very cool. Well, and he looks nice and solid. Now, thanks to the wheel positioning, he can actually sort of roll along in this mode like an attack tower. So him being a leg brick isn't so bad, and like I said, if you put springs in the missiles, you can have him firing those off. Do I recommend him? Yes, especially if you're a fan of the show and whatnot, but he's a nice toy to have around. The car carrier feature is nice if you have Autobot cars. I liked his character. He's got a neat color scheme. There's a lot of playability. So yeah, get him if you can. They're trying to get a bargain.